Hi, and welcome to this short video on how to build an income matrix. Now, an income matrix is just really a simple budgeting tool for sales revenue. That's all we're interested in, is looking at sales revenue. And the challenge here for this example here, we've just got a simple accounting firm example. It's just completely made up. But what we've got is a simple model that says we're looking for at $1,100 in fees, $1.1 million in fees. And for most people, if I sat down with you and your team and said we've got to do $1.1 million in fees, most people would faint. Yeah, and this could be a stretch target, right? You know, in this example, we've only got a couple of $100,000 of existing fees. So we're just going, okay, then what are we going to do differently? So most people would faint, but if we break it down to simple tasks, we can now say, okay, then. So if we're going to achieve our 1.1 million, we just need to get 10 extra clients here, 20 extra clients here, 5 extra clients here. We need to sell this level of service to those clients, and that's what we need to do. So in effect, all we're looking for is 35 new clients that we can then take forward and build some packages and some models around that. So it breaks it down into manageable bite-sized chunks. Okay. So that's why we do it, because people just can't get their head around how they do this. And lots of professional services firms charge by the hour, and you go, oh, how many hours are in $1.1 million worth of fees? Oh, we can't possibly do that many hours, and blah blah blah. Instead of breaking it back and saying how many clients do we need at an average price of X, Y, and Z. So that's the process. The benefit of it is just getting more granular with your sales and marketing, and allows you to set some clear targets on what you need to do. So this is the way it works. So this is the endpoint. So we're going to start with a blank matrix here, right? So this is what the blank matrix looks like. So the first step is really just to fill out your name and the year, and then put in some client groups, right? So in lots of cases, we will have existing clients, and sometimes it's just simply too hard to break all those out into your various service offerings and things. So sometimes it's just easier to put them in as existing clients, one big chunk, which is what I tend to do. All right, and then with this example, we've just said we've got potential groups, and then small clients, medium-sized clients, and larger-sized clients. But you may have a whole range of, you might have corporate or government or other things that could be completely different for you. So that's the first thing we need, map out our client groups. The next thing we then do is put in our products and services and the average value, the average unit value of each of those. And this is just an example, right? So in this case, remember I said the existing clients. So we've said existing tax and compliance clients, we've got about $200,000 in fees there. Okay, so that's easily done. But then we go, right, an average small clients for tax, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. We'll get that in business advice, annual planning workshops, management reporting, quarterly meetings, monthly meetings, specialist training programs, and special projects. And over the years, our average special projects is about $30,000. But you might have special projects, small, large, medium. I don't mind. Okay, so map out some things here. If you need to insert some more rows, just make sure you extend the copy the formulas down in each of these down here. All right. Now you don't need to change any of these things that have already got numbers in them, because they've already got formulas in them. So once we've done that, then it's simply a matter of adding in the numbers. So remember I said existing clients. Well, we got just put them as one chunk. So there's $200,000 worth of fees going there. Chonk's not an official word, by the way. But then you start saying, righto, well, how many small clients could we get? Well, we could have got 10 of those. If we got 20 new medium-sized clients, that would be fantastic. And then 5 bigger clients. And then you say, righto. So I tend to work down the column then. For each of those small clients, we're going to do a little bit of business advice, and half of them will take us up on the offer for quarterly meetings. So we talk about BAS and that sort of stuff. Okay, so that's all right. In terms of our medium clients, though, we think we can get 20 of those. We do some decent marketing. Of those, 10 are going to take us on business advice. 10 will probably take us on annual planning workshops. 15 will be management reporting, because that's the package we're really going to sell to them, which comes with a quarterly meeting package as well. So we're going to build that in together. Some of them will take on monthly meetings as well as other things. And we think we can do couple of specialist training programs and some special projects. So you can see how it works. So what I want you to do is simply just work through this and keep adding things in until you get to your target. So if you've got a fee target of $1 million or 1.1 million, then you want to build this up so it's at least at that fee target and in round numbers, right? So it's just start playing with it. Now over here you might put packages, you might put all sorts of things over here. They don't have to be pure services. There could be products that you sell, there could be all sorts of things, And if you've got 200 SKUs, then you don't have to break it down by product, but you might break it down by product grouping to build this sort of matrix, okay? Really simple, breaks it down and it's granular, and then we can start to say, okay, we keep all our existing clients, all we're going to need is 35 new clients that we sell this range of services to make things work. What have we got to do to get 35 new clients? That's why it works. All right? So just step through the process and build yourself your income matrix into the Google Doc. Okay, thank you.